up, guys? Matt at Performance Lab. Not in the shop as normal. Doing a little Saturday adventure. Devin messaged me last night. Told me he had the new chassis back from powder coat, and he was going to start assembling it to make it a roller so we can get to the body shop. So he just needed a few things. Well, he said, "You're going to be around tomorrow if I need some help figuring out how to assemble this stuff," which he don't need my help. But anyway, there was just a few things I know we needed to do. I think the steering shaft had to be cut to come out, so I'd forgot about it, and I went ahead and whipped one up this morning, taking him a new shaft and a U-joint. We're going to check it out and see what all we can help him with while he's trying to get this thing turned back into a roller. He said it. Look, me and Max loaded up in the smart car after we got done at the shop. We'll be back later, but it's about 30-45 minutes from our shop to his shop. So yeah, we're just gonna go check out this new deal. I know he's done a lot of the prep work. Last night he said he drilled out or reamed out all the holes, chased threads, did all the fun stuff you got to do after powder coat. There's a lot of prep work after powder coat, and he's been doing a lot of work trying to keep stuff ready or as assembled as possible as it got finished coating or plating or anything. That way we can get it basically assembled. So the reason he wants to get it this roller, or get as a roller form, to get it to the body shop, the goal right now is literally just get the chassis part of the body done, so the quarters, roof, any of that kind of stuff done, so he can start to work on the car, to assemble the car. The other body panels, they don't have to be painted at the same time. They can have them later. So it's like priority is to get the car part back so he can assemble it, because he can't assemble a door or a hood, or there is stuff to do there, but the bulk of the work is obviously in the chassis and cab of the car. So once he gets it back from from paint, then he can really go after getting the car pretty well done. And then as the other body panels come in, he can get it assembled the rest of the way. And I don't know what the plans. I think there's been talk of PRI. That's probably a possibility, but I know even aside from that, I don't think he likes that, and it'd be cool to do, but we want to test this thing. Like, Sick Week is it's still a ways away, but it's on our minds and on the horizon. So we need to get some laps in this new car to kind of figure out what the chassis likes. It's a similar setup, but it's completely different at the same time. So none of these cars work the same. It's a longer wheelbase car, engine back further. It's just a different length. Just a lot of variables, and we need to get some time at the track with this thing just to see what's going to happen. So that's the goal, is to get this thing, him to get it done and assembled as fast as possible, to be able to hit test sessions before Sick Week, so we're not actually testing at Sick Week. So yeah, we'll get here in a little bit, and I'll do a little walk around of the car and kind of show you what it's all looking like, and see if we can't get a little more footage as we go along today. All right, catch you in a minute. All right, so we made it to HCR Innovations, up to Devin's shop. Just walking in. Car looks pretty awesome. When he sent me this color, I was kind of unsure about it, the powder coat color. In pictures, it kind of looks like it's a rough finish, so I wasn't excited about that. It's actually the same color that was on his other car, but it doesn't look like it. So I think it's a Cadillac gray is what they call the powder coat. But his other one had a clear top coat, and this one's a matte top coat, and it looks pretty awesome, actually. It looks like a almost gunmetal kind of look to it. I love it. And actually, the contrast looks really good, but it's slick. But yeah, he's got a bunch of stuff assembled already. There he comes with monster tubs. Yeah, got them 46s. But yeah, let's walk around this thing. So he's already assembled a bunch of stuff. Got the air jacks on, rack on, front suspension on, lower A-arms. Got the brakes back in. Like I said, everything's been coated for the most part. Most everything was raw. Pedals got a little mixture of nickel plating and powder coating.
Did you tell him it doesn't feel rough?
No, that's what I started with. I said I was kind of unsure about it at first. Cause
It was a shocker. It's actually really smooth. It feels like Teflon. It's weird.
No, hopefully nothing sticks to me. Kind of idea, like it wipes off easy as shit.
I like it. Jake kills it. I mean, he always does. But I mean, like I gave him carte blanche on picking whatever he wanted, and that's what he got.
Right.
So,
but no, it looks pretty good. What is this? Just like a sealer or something for now, or
this is a powder coat primer.
Powder coat primer. Gotcha.
I guess it's like real high build. I guess I don't know. And then so whatever. But when it goes to paint, it'll be because they can block it.
Right. Yeah, it still needs body work done.
Yeah.
Found a little cancer in a couple spots on the A-pillar. Got it fixed. And, but no, it looks pretty awesome. He just stuck down a roll bar in. Like I said, we're just trying to get everything on it to make it a roller to get to the body shop. Because, well, it's like I said, I kind of talking about it on the way up here. You need the car to assemble because you don't give a shit about the body panels really right now. Like,
not at all. Jake's got all the body panels and he's finishing on them and whatnot. But I need this back.
Right, you can't wire
I can't wire a door.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can't wire a fender.
Yeah.
And I can't plumb a fender.
So if you just have this, this is the bulk of work, like after a body shop. So the other stuff's easy, I mean, really, in the big scene.
Sure. Because it's all just, brand new carbon stuff. So, but the good news is with paint, like he'll just be able to mask off here and like pull inside, nothing up front has to get touched. It's really just these A-pillars and roof, door jams, trunk jams, and the quarters.
Right.
So. I'm not a painter, but it seems like that'd probably be the easiest way to do it,
She looks good. He's been pre-assembling a lot of stuff. The rear end's assembled already, so we'll get the tubs back in here in a bit. I guess probably get the rear end hung, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, I had I think 4.5 hours ago assembling the rear end. So, because you got to ream all the holes.
Right.
Oh, yeah. And you got to make sure you got all the right hardware and torque all the crap and just put it all together, and that's without putting axles in it or nothing.
Right.
But if I would have waited till now, it's like, well, let's put the rear end in. Okay, that's a whole day.
Right, and then you burn up a whole day of prep work. Yeah.
So.
Well, and that's what I try to do too. Like even prep work, like I'll try to prep one night. You know what I mean? And then that way, next day you actually come in and assemble.
You can actually build it, right?
Yeah. You're not doing all the BS.
Yeah. Like I cleaned all these because like we reuse these. You know what I mean? So like. A couple weeks ago, I cleaned all the threads off like real good, just because these real fine threads get a bunch of little dirt in them. Ultrasonic cleaned as much stuff as I could. But so when it went in, it was like still clean and nice. And you spend a bunch of time prepping,
right?
In order to work.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the prep's such a time suck.
You do a lot of work to work.
Oh man, check it out. Look at that sandwich. Max is on it.
Max said, I heard you coming, and then I smelled it.
All right, we'll check back in as we put some more stuff on this thing.
Yeah.
All right. All right, got the tubs and then our roll bar in. I'm gonna hang the rear end shortly, getting some control arms in place. maybe. Need a bigger hammer.
Fuck. Easy. Oh. Yeah, buddy. Drink up a little bit, it's all right.
Let me come on.
There it is. Very good. Oh, there it is. World of difference. You're not doing it by yourself. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I'll act natural and not put it in a snippet so you can film. Sorry. Oh, there you go. There's a stool. Nice.
Works
That
out.
works. That works good.
Oh, man. This is the fun stuff, guys.
Yeah. 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 Must be nice.
Yeah. And people don't even realize it's not even close together how much time you've already got into it. But not even counting building, I just mean reassembling. Like, you've probably got a couple days at least now just from pre-assembly and prep.
Yeah. I'll be happy if it's done in a couple days. I don't think,
That carbon looks good against that color. I do like that.
Yeah. It's like a nice rug. It really ties the room together.
Oh, yeah. It really ties the room together, dude.
Yeah. These are not titanium.
Just faux titanium.
These are photanium. They nictanium. Nickel flavor. You know? They look tight.
Yeah, I like the nickel stuff. It gives a good contrast. That's what these outer plates are. Same thing TBM does their calipers with. I started.
They match perfect with that.
That stuff looks. I think it just gives contrasting colors, makes it look
Well, it shows what you got.
right.
It doesn't always kind of
Don't blend if you do it all black or gray like that. I mean the pedal rod. That's all
Hey, you want
nickel.
to explain these bolts?
Yeah. So this is what you want to use on 4-link bars, either AN or NAS. I mean, both are. It's hard to get NAS now, honestly. So most of the stuff we've been going to is AN. So typically this bolt in a regular grade 8 would have more threads on it. So the problem with that is some of this bolt, or when it goes through the 4-link brackets, some of this will be on the brackets will be on the thread, so it's smaller at the threads. So now you got part of the bolt in the brackets on the shoulder, and then the rest is on the thread. Well, these have an under head length, a certain dimension. They got different ways to order these. They're actually kind of a pain to order them, finding what you want. So you get a under head length of shoulder and a certain amount of thread. That way all of the bracket is riding on the shoulder of the bolt and not on the threads. That way you don't get any wobbliness. They're not cheap, but I mean, I think it's $120 for the AN, and then if you do get NAS bolts, they're a lot more, but usually another double on that.
But $120 is cheap compared to breaking a bolt.
Yeah, and they're stronger than a grade 8 too. I can't remember
I think they're called grade 10 or 12 or something, but
yeah. So
worth every penny in my opinion.
yeah, like I think a complete 4-link kit we sell the ANs, or I'm pretty sure it's $100 or $120, something like that. So
Your rears come with them though.
yeah, I try to.
unless they do
I'll give regular, but I mean I give people the option if they want the
Yeah.
other.
Well, hell, you go to the Tractor Supply, you're still gonna have $30 in the grade 8.
Oh man, people hardware adds up so
And it
much.
still isn't good, It's just good enough.
Oh, we got a new selection at the in Spartanburg now. We got us a Rural King.
Do you really?
Yeah, they just
That's
opened it up.
We ain't getting no Rural King. We're pretty rural here. Do you think got no king? Oh, hey, there is a no kings protest. That's why we ain't got no Rural King. We got the. Oh, that's why. Dang, Daddy Trump getting us again. We got no Rural King.
That's so hilarious to me.
Yeah. Dang, that explains it.
Can't believe a king would actually let you have a protest.
Yeah. Actually, I gotta leave here soon. I believe I'm meeting my brother in my comrades at the protest. You know, around 4, I think. I don't know, whenever they get off and not working, you know?
All right.
Yeah.
There's Max over there laying out, not doing anything. All right, so we got the rear end not exactly hanging, but somewhat. So the first thing we did was we bolted up some 4-link bracket or bars in the brackets because these things aren't exactly light. So you see how we got it rigged up so we could roll it under the car because we're just on jack stands. So we hung the 4-link bars and the wishbone in the front. That way when we slid this under and kind of had to pick up on it, was only one bolt at a time. It's not flying everywhere. We don't really know. We just kind of guesstimated on where these bars are going to be. That'll all probably change. We just put a little 2-to-1 spread in her. Got a good spread. Got that good spread. But yeah. So now Devin's hunting hardware for the shocks. And then she will be hanging after that. The shocks bolted in. What else? What else? I guess we'll may put the anti-roll bar end links in it just so the car doesn't roll around side to side. Oh, that's right. I got it. We need to measure, so we got to measure for the. We wanted to get a good ride height kind of set, and then we'll get a dimension so I can make him some ARB end links. And then I guess we'll probably move to the front. He's got it on there. We got to get the wheels and tires on there, I guess, to make it a roller. So still a little bit left. All right, check back. All right, back on this. Let's see. So we got the housing hung. We got some adjustments to do. Looks like the wishbone needs to be shifted a little bit. We just want to try to get everything in there just to get a base point, basically, just to make this thing roll. But so we got to shift it a little bit with the wishbone, and then obviously we got to play with the control arm links. They're not quite right. We just bottomed them out, stuck them in there. Just trying to get as much assembled as possible. She got the Penske Ron G shocks. Let's see, we got the wheels just stuck on, just for the time being. We had to, so I had to make a new steering shaft, because so this one and that joint was welded, and we couldn't take it out for powder coat, or to powder coat that without getting it on. I mean, we probably could have, but he had already cut it apart, so I just made a new one of those for him, and then we were able to actually get it drilled, so we didn't have to re-weld it. It's really tight getting another bolt here. That way it can all disassemble 100%. But we finally got all that in there. This looks pretty good. So that's that Cameron Johnson adjustable steering column, which we probably won't adjust it much, honestly, because it actually fits. It's about perfect for Josh, and just the height. It fits perfect for all of us when we sat in it, just height-wise. But got all of that in. Looks good. Got the mid plate, the countersunk bolts, got it all bolted in. That's what he's looking for, the cross member now, so we can shove the transmission in. I gotta leave here soon, so I won't be here a whole lot longer. Just trying to help him get a few things done of the stuff that's kind of a 2-man job. But she's starting to come along. It's looking good. She's in her gray sweatpant era right now. Find it? Oh yeah, so we got a cross member in stock. Wasn't sure if it was still at the powder coater or not, but there it is. So get that stuck in there, and then I'm gonna probably head out shortly. But he'll probably be here till no telling how long.
In the morning,
yeah.
back at 6, you know, typical.
Yep.
Typical stuff, you know. But I think that by tomorrow evening, this thing will be completely assembled. Well, as far as we can go, you know, as far as we can go before it turns into plumbing and wiring, which I'm going to wait to do. I got to map all that out.
Right.
So.
But yeah, a lot of the big stuff will be in.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get Laura's little ass over here and put that shit in.
Oh.
I forgot about that.
What is it?
The carbon and stuff.
Oh, I got you.
That?
Yeah,
How
the
much
little
of a nightmare
stuff.
it was?
Yeah.
So,
But
yeah.
she is coming along. So there's a little small update for everybody that's patiently waiting, I guess.
Tell them that if you're gonna make your own steering, Don't do that.
Oh, I talked about it just a minute ago. Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, it was tough. But we got it in there finally. But all right, well, we'll check back in later when we get it back.
It'll be back to you here soon.
Yeah, we'll have. I'm sure we're going to have some stuff we got to do on the flip side, but it is starting to come along. What do you think, Max? You ready to go? You don't care.
He's like, man, we want a McDonald's.
All right, catch you guys later. See ya.